Hey everybody, I wanted to bring you my skincare routine that I've been doing in the morning. It hasn't deviated a whole lot since I last did one, but there are a couple new things that I like that I've kind of added in, and I'm finding that I am very happy with the results that they give me. I like the way my skin feels, I like the way it looks, and they're very easy to use. Getting up in the morning, and I do my routine of my lemon water, and I try to get a little bit of yoga and a little bit of exercising in, and then I take my shower. So I don't have a whole lot of time before I have to be at work. So this is a routine that I've created that is really pretty quick. So in my shower, if I'm washing my face in my shower that morning, this is what I use, and it's the Derma E anti-wrinkle cleanser with vitamin A and glycolic acid. I have been using this for years. I love this stuff. You can feel it when you're washing with it. All you need is a tiny bit, and I did already wash my face with something else, but for this morning. But this is what I use in my shower, and then the other one I use sometimes in the shower, sometimes just not in the shower. So especially like at night. So this one is one that I use in the shower. I'll tell you a little secret. I have also used this one at night too, but generally I leave it in the shower. So anyways, this has glycolic acid in it, and what I do is I put a little pump in my hand, probably about the size of a dime, and I lather it all across and down my neck. I actually go down here too, a little bit, and I leave it to sit on my face for probably 30 seconds. And I'll like grab my shampoo or whatever, turn around, start getting my hair wetter. It takes me a while to wash my hair. I let it set for a little bit, and then I just splash, rinse it back off right under the shower. It feels very clean. It does not feel drying to me. I would not use it if I had any type of, if you have like an acne or a blemish, a cut or a scrape or something, open skin I should say. If you have open skin on your face, I would wait until that heals up. Or if you have been sun exposed and you have a sunburn of any sort, this is a little strong for that, and that's when, if I have anything like that going on, I will use my Clinique, which you can see is just about gone. This liquid facial soap is extra mild, and let me just tell you, this stuff is like satin washing the face. You put it on, it's a cream, so it comes out, let me just show you a tiny little pump of it here. It comes out as a white cream, and you just put it all over your hands just like you would a lotion and rub it on. It doesn't lather. It's not a lathery, sudsy kind of liquid soap. This doesn't lather either. This just kind of glides right on as well. This one is more of like a jelly gel, and this one is a cream base. So I have been using this, oh my gosh, I think since I was like 18 years old, 19 years old. It's one of my go-tos, one of my absolute favorites, and I hope they never do away with it. Actually, I'm hoping, as I'm speaking, they didn't do away with it. So once I'm done with that, I get out of the shower and I will give myself a nice little after splash with my Thayers Witch Hazel formula, which is alcohol-free. I have the lavender, cucumber, and this one is rose petal. These things, oh my gosh, let me just tell you, if you are out and about during the day and it's hot out or whatever, and you just need to freshen up your skin, if you put this on with just a cotton ball, and even if you don't, well, I guess, if you had full makeup on, you can't really do it. But if you just have a plain face or just very little on, and you just want to, even if you just want to freshen up around your nose and up across your forehead a little bit, this stuff is supreme. No, this stuff is so good. It's just light and airy, and it cleanses and refreshes, and I'm actually going to do it right now because I haven't done that yet. All I did is wash my face, and then I wanted to go through my routine with you and show you how I apply things. So I take my cotton ball and I actually break it in two. I just can't stand to waste a whole cotton ball. They're big. I buy the extra large ones. And I will also use the rounds, cosmetic rounds. I like those too. So I just pour a little bit of it on. I do get it pretty wet. It's pretty saturated. And then, it smells so good. So then I just kind of brush all around my face. I'm very lightly pressing. You don't need to push hard, and you don't need to drag your skin. And then I flip it over, and I do another once around. I like to do around my mouth and my nose last because they're the areas that I feel like have more exfoliating or more oils. And I just kind of go across my eyelids. Oh, by the way, I did flip it, so now it's like quarters. And honestly, it's getting kind of silly. Use a whole pad. Use a whole cotton ball. Maybe one day I'll get past that. Okay, so once that is done, then I use my vitamin C serum from Timeless, which is 20% vitamin C plus ferulic acid and vitamin E. And it is important for these to do what they're meant to do, to have the proper proper ingredients of each one of these and the way that they interact with one another for best results. So this, I just put a couple little pumps of that on. And this I go up on my eye. Oh my gosh, not on my eye. On my eye skin a little bit higher than I do with anything that is acidic or normally like my AHAs or anything like that, because this does have the vitamin E. And then this, I will go all the way down my neck. And I have a shirt on for the video, but I do go down here on my décolleté across. And then whatever's left between my fingers, I just don't waste any. Waste not, want not. So once I use that, then I move along to my Timeless Matrixyl Synth 6 serum. And I also have the Coenzyme Q10 serum. So both of these I use every morning together after the vitamin C. I put this one on first because it's a little thinner, and typically the way that you want to apply your serums, moisturizers, etc. is by thickness. The thinner to the thickest. A couple of drops of this. This stuff is also very hydrating. This has, it already has hyaluronic acid in it, so you do not need to apply a separate hyaluronic acid to your skin if you're in the habit of doing that. That's one extra step that you can alleviate, especially when you're in a rush. And if you notice, I'm not letting much time pass in between each one. I don't really feel like that's necessary if your skin is absorbing it quickly. Sometimes I will wait a little bit between these applications and my final moisturizer. But often I'm in such a hurry, I don't have time. I don't have time to wait. This I like to shake because I have found that it does tend to separate. And I also, so once I'm done shaking, I give it a couple of pumps because whatever's in there obviously hasn't gotten shaken up. So I just do that to make sure that what I have in there for my application is mixed well. This is yellow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops, maybe 7. Depends on the day, depends on the temperature, depends on the season. I go right up across the outsides of my mouth, right up under my eyes, across my lids, over onto my ears, my neck, and again on my décolleté. Always, whatever's in the middle comes out to the hand. So now that those steps are done, I'm going to pause for about 60 seconds and just give those things a moment. So while I'm waiting that, I figured I would show you guys my newest face cream that I received as a gift from Ulta when I made a purchase of all of my Derma E products. And I love this stuff. It smells so good. It's called Lana by Lana, Lanolin. I don't have the box anymore, like a big dummy. I threw it away. It has pretty little gold stars all over the back too. It's just it's a pleasant container. I know, I'm a fool for packaging. They say presentation, right? So anyways, this is called Face Base Vitamin E Day Cream. And it's thick. I feel good. Everything feels good. I'm going to put it on now. It's a thicker cream, which is why I put it on last. Oh my goodness. I forgot one step. This is going to wait. Put it on my cotton ball, and I can retrieve it off of that. What a mess I made. The Ordinary Alpha Lipoic Acid 5%. So this is a stronger lipoic acid. So this I discovered probably about a year ago, and I use it maybe once a week. It does say on the back not to use more than 2 or 3 times per week, so I will not. I actually don't even use it 3 times a week. I use it probably once. Maybe you can push it to twice if you say I use it on a Monday and a Saturday. But normally this goes on sometimes after the serums like I just did, and sometimes right before it. I haven't found a difference when I do it, so right now, but I definitely, you need to do this before any type of oil or lotion. So this is a concentrated serum to brighten and target signs of age. Now, alpha lipoic acid, it helps to repair cell damage. It helps to replenish vitamin C and vitamin E in the body. So when you're talking about your skin, I did just put on my serum. So I like the fact that this will also help with, you know, work interactively with that. I haven't done a whole ton of research on whether these two together, how potent or what their, just flung everywhere, sorry, what their, you know, compatibility is, but I haven't found any adverse anything using the two of them. I think I'd put 3 drops of this on. You don't need much of this, and this has like an oily finish to it. And this is more of a pat than a smear because it is a little bit more oily. Again, I don't want to go up too high near my face, near my eyes. I'm just going to keep things right like that. Press, press, press. Work all that good stuff right in there. It has a different feel on your hands. This is a tackier, I don't know about tacky, but it's you know, it has a different texture and feel to the skin than the other things, than my other serums. But I do like this. So on the back it says this treatment is highly concentrated and daily use is not recommended. Do not use on irritated or sensitive skin. Now, yes, I have sensitive skin, but not to the degree where I can't use certain things. I just have to be careful when I use them. I watch how I use them, and if they're not interacting well with my skin, then I discontinue use, which suggests the same for this. You can probably see the shine to this, and this is taking a minute more to absorb in. I can feel it. This can have, I have noticed this, I forgot about that, but I can notice sometimes it can feel a tiny bit of a little twinge of a sting. Nothing that's unbearable, nothing that's bad, but I just feel a little bit of it, and that could be because my skin is sensitive that day, because I don't feel it always. Okay, so I feel like now it's time where I can put on my Lana face base. I'm going to just take that right back off my sanitary cotton ball. See, I knew that other half would have a purpose. This is nice and thick. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. It just smells like, it's not florally. It just has a clean smell, but something that's very feminine. I don't know, there's something about it that reminds me, it's kind of nostalgic, actually. Up across my nose. And this I want to take, again, it's a lotion. I want to take it right up under my eyes, all across my eyelids, and under my nose. I tend to get really dry skin here and here, and then it can be oil or upper. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, because it's been so hot and humid, and I wear glasses, that I am getting a little bit of breakouts right across here and irritated skin, and that's from my glasses. Now my routine is done, I can put my glasses back on and check things out. So that's my entire skincare routine that I do every morning, with the exception of the Ordinary Alpha Lipoic Acid, which I only do once a week. And I can feel it. It feels so, it feels so good. Luscious. I'm done with all putting all my lusciousness on. I love bathing my face in good stuff, and I love taking care of my skin. I don't know. It just makes me feel so good when I'm getting up and getting out for the day. I am usually very much in a hurry to get out the door, and so I don't really take a long time in between each step, like I kind of explained already. The longest step is after I put on the alpha lipoic acid, but honestly, I think I use that. I'd probably use that more on the weekends or a Monday morning, and then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. You can dash on out the door. This is my dash out the door face care routine. And I hope that you have found some good, interesting items and some interesting tips. You know, I've been taking care of my skin since I was probably in my late teens, early 20s, in some form or another. Now, I didn't know about a lot of the stuff, and a lot of the stuff wasn't even invented or available. But I always tried to use good common sense and care for my skin as best as I knew how at that time. So no matter what age you are, if you're watching this, it doesn't matter if you're 15 or 50, which I am now over 50, and I'm hoping to see the benefits of the care that I've given to my skin since my younger years, and then more so when I got into it really heavily. I was after 40, probably about 43, 42, 43, when I really started doing a lot of research and trying to find out more about, the types of ingredients that your skin will absorb, and you want to take care of it. It's the only one you've got. I'm also going to bring my nighttime routine to you guys as soon as I can, and I don't think that's changed a ton either. I have my own DIY oil, which I do have an older video out for, but anyways, everything is soaking in nicely. Feels good. Feels good. Now, I will say that after all of these steps, I try to wait about 5 or 10 minutes before I put anything else on my face in regard to makeup. Now, kind of have to laugh because my makeup, oh my gosh, I just looked over in the corner and there is a huge spider web full of baby spider sacks. I'm in my 3-season porch because I don't have an area set up in the house yet. Where was I now? Yes, my waiting period is about 5 to 10 minutes before I can put on my blush. Because usually in the morning, heading out to work, I put on mascara, lip gloss, and blush. That's kind of my daily routine. That's how I feel like I can at least make myself presentable to go out in the public. But unless there's something else that's more girly going on, and then I'll add a little more pizzazz, makeup wise. But it's feeling pretty good right about now. I don't know how long I've been talking to you, but I would put my blush on now. I'll do my quick dash out the door makeup that I do every morning for you guys. It's so easy. There's really nothing to it. But I like to do a little something, but I can't, especially with the type of work I do, I just can't really have a lot of makeup on. And I try, as I've gotten older, to really adhere to the less is more philosophy. Use what you need, use what you love, use what you like, use what you enjoy. But for me, I've noticed the more I put on, not so good. Anyways, it's a beautiful Sunday morning, and I'm going to head out and try to do something relaxing for the day. Thanks for spending time with me. I appreciate you as always, and kindly share me and leave comments below if you have any ideas of what you would like for me to do in a video. Tell me. I'd be happy to oblige if I can. I know I sit outside, but my backyard is really pretty, and there's a lot of trees, so you'll see me catching because birds fly by and all kinds of stuff is going on out there, so I'm sorry. Don't mean to look distracted. You have my full attention. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks again so much for choosing to spend time with me, and I really hope that this morning routine is something that would work for you. Let me know what you think of it if you've tried it. I'll see you next time.